Good evening, Busy Bees. It is Sunday, September 28th. Here's your evening news rundown in under 5 minutes. There have been multiple mass shootings this weekend that have been reported. We're going to start in Michigan. So there was a Michigan church shooting in Grand Blanc Township. Thomas Jacob Sanford, a 40-year-old white male from Burton, Michigan, drove into a Mormon church, opened fire with an assault rifle, set fire to the building. 2 were killed, 8 were wounded, and Sanford was killed in a shootout with police. In Southport, North Carolina, Nigel Edge, a 40-year-old white male from Oak Island, opened fire from a boat at an American Fish Company bar. 3 people were killed, at least 5 injured. A self-described combat veteran with PTSD was arrested by the Coast Guard. In New Orleans, 1 woman from Chicago was killed and 3 others were injured in a shootout on Bourbon Street just after 2 a.m., police say. It began as a fight, escalated into gunfire. Surveillance video shows 2 men and 2 women as persons of interest. 1 man wearing a gray and black hoodie. At this time, no suspects have been arrested and no official information on any other description of the suspects were released by New Orleans police at this time. There's a lot of gun violence happening in the United States. And until guns are addressed, this continues to escalate and be an issue here. In New York City, Eric Adams has announced he is suspending his re-election campaign. He cites the fact that people are withholding money from him. Andrew Cuomo hopes to pick up those, remaining votes from Eric Adams. It's not necessarily a slam dunk for Andrew Cuomo. They won't actually necessarily go into his side of the ticket. Mamdani still has a stronghold. But people are speculating. Don Lemon himself has speculated that if Curtis Sliwa is to drop out, that's going to push Andrew Cuomo into a neck-and-neck race with Mamdani. This all smells bad, looks bad, and feels bad. Donald Trump has inserted himself into the New York City mayor race, urging Eric Adams to quit. There was a rumor out there saying that he suggested that Eric Adams may have a job in his administration. Anyway, this is politics nowadays, huh? I'm in New York. I'm still Team Mamdani. I do hope he becomes the next mayor, and we continue to watch and wait and see. President Trump is expected to attend the high-level meeting of senior military personnel at Quantico. The event is being billed as a discussion on warrior ethos and readiness standards for the armed forces, which is very interesting. Trump just pretty much sicked the military on Portland, Oregon, because they're supposedly are out of control over there, even though video evidence and evidence in general suggests that nothing's happening in Portland. He says that the military should use full force if necessary. Him speaking to the military at this time seems a little suspicious. Let me know your feeling on that. I know what I feel. Missouri's governor signed into law a Trump-backed redistricting map that strengthens the Republicans' control of the state's congressional districts. The map is expected to shift at least 1 seat from Democratic to Republican control, consolidating GOP strength in rural areas. Civil rights groups argue that the map is racial gerrymandering, which it is, and it is expected from other red states. Just because a place is designated as red to my red districts, you don't have to vote that way. You can vote for whoever you want. If they designate the area I live in into a Republican area, I can go into that voting booth and elect whoever I want. So just a reminder that we do have freedom of choice, even though it seems that we do not. And it's done that way on purpose. Lawsuits are already being prepared, setting up a likely court battle over the map's legality under the Voting Rights Act. And again, we shall see where all of this leads us to in the court system. No movement towards avoiding a shutdown. It's at a standstill. There's no new news to report on that. I'm simply Shugar. Stay smart, stay safe, stay informed. This is your evening news rundown.